So last night I was texting the guy that I'm talking to, and he was like, oh, this is so annoying. I'm packing. I hate packing. I have my flight in the morning. And I'm like, do you want me to FaceTime you to like keep you company? And he was like, yeah, like that'd be amazing. So I FaceTime him, and he's packing, and I'm trying to make the experience a little bit more fun for him so he has a good time and he doesn't like dread packing. And he just looked so cute, and I was just like blurted out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, you look so cute. I just want to kiss you right now. And he just looks at me, and I'm like, why the fuck did I just say that? How did that slip out of my mouth? Like, that's so embarrassing. And he's like, really? You want to kiss me? And I'm like, yeah, like, fuck it. And then I'm like, you know what? Why am I embarrassed? Like, I'm confident. Yes, I know you're trying to be gentle with me because you don't know where I'm at, and you know I've been through a lot, but I want to let you know that I'm ready. I'm ready to take this next step. And I just think it's a really sexy thing for guys to see, like a girl like taking initiative. I feel like all the time we wait for a guy to kind of like just take initiative and like lead us, but like, why are we letting them lead us? I want to lead you. I want you to understand where I'm at. I want to be at my pace, you know? And I think it's hot. And he was like, that was hot. I was like, okay. He's like, all right, next time I see you, I'm kissing you. I was like, okay. So it was just a big step in my little journey. And
I think that most guys have come to the conclusion, and one of the reasons why you see things happen in the way that it's happening in society today, as far as how the in-person interactions have started taking place, is for a number of different reasons. One of the reasons is because of this whole Me Too movement and the fact that women are given mixed signals. And it's not her fault in particular. And as usual, I always like to link back to whoever the creator is, so that link will be down in the description, back to her profile. But women for a long time has basically given mixed signals as to what it is that they want from men, and men are not mind readers. And I think that that's one of the biggest things. I've watched several people send me videos before I chose to react to this one of women basically communicating to other women. And these are usually more seasoned women that say, hey, listen, men are not mind readers. We're going to have to be direct. They don't look at things the way that we look at things as women. And that is absolutely true. And I don't even understand. And there was another video where a woman was basically saying, hey, listen, you got to understand that if you want to learn, or you want to move a little bit differently when it comes to relationships, and you want success, ask men what they want or listen to them. And then they'll communicate to you a little bit more effectively of what's going on and what it is that they're expecting from women. And now that's a privilege that comes along with men, or from men that are successful when it comes to their lives, and basically they exhibit, whether it's visibility, whether it's success in their jobs, whether it's finances, whether it's fame, whatever it is. That is a privilege that comes from men, and that they then have access to be able to get, a lot of women, because they're saying that a lot of guys is not out here really dating like that anyway. But my point that I'm saying is that a lot of this, and I hate to say it, and I hate to really put it like this to you guys, but a lot of this is women's fault. Y'all have created an environment where it's easy for a guy to get finessed. I've seen guys lose everything just based off of an accusation. I even recently, within the last couple of weeks, did a video where I broke down that it showed that they were biased against even Harvey Weinstein and convicting him in a court of public opinion, and using false evidence and trumping up the evidence in order to be able to get a conviction, because that was the popular thing to do at that particular time. And when you have bad behavior from women enabling other women to do the thing that's not in the best interest of themselves, what you find is this toxic mix of what they try to make to seem like toxic masculinity. But in reality, there's nothing masculine or nothing toxic about being masculine. There's nothing masculine about being, or nothing toxic. I don't know why I keep saying that. There's nothing toxic about being masculine, but you've never heard anybody say anything about toxic femininity, because there's a lot of femininity and feminism, and women leveraging their femininity in order to continue to do toxic things against men. But you never hear that conversation. And so now it's turned around to where women are now being required to shoot their shot at the men that they want, if they want to actually get the results, because A, not only are men not mind readers, B, not only have women been trained to men trying to figure you out and trying to understand who you are and all of this other type of stuff, but C, I've always believed that women get what they want when they shoot their shot in the first place. And it's much easier for men to be able to communicate effectively, because most of the time, y'all both want the same thing, or he may not even understand where you at, but he'll be a lot more open to the possibility of what if, and then actually giving you what you want if you say what you really want straight up. All of this is a child game. This is a childish game. to be honest with you. Like grown folks and people that have a mature mindset, they say what they want. They just direct. You know, even guys, I've argued with guys on my platform a lot, a whole lot, especially on after hours, about the fact that men need to lie to women in order to get what they want out of them. No, women want the same thing as you. It's just that they've been trained to not communicate it or to finesse you, or maybe you just the guy that they got programmed in their phone as food. And so as a result, you feel like you got to lie to them in order to really be able to get what you want because you're afraid of losing them. And the minute that you throw away that fear and you start participating in what's happening in society, you then get better results because you will be surprised that when you stand on your square and you stay on your pivot and you do not move away from what it is that you stand for and you actually communicate what you want or what your expectations are, you will be surprised, not only when it comes to dating, but also when it comes to professionalism, when it comes to corporate America, when it comes to business, all of that. You will be surprised how many people actually agree with you, support you, and roll with what you think is making the most sense for you and also for them because they align with that. If you tell a chick, hey, listen, X, Y, and Z, she rolling. If she wants you, look, we just did a video review on After Hours of Joy Taylor. And Joy Taylor was talking about the 4 Fs or the 3 Fs or something like that. And it was like fame, financial, I don't know, fineness, whatever, right? But she was just basically saying that women throw away, and it is absolutely true, women throw away all of these mythical standards when it's the guy that they really want because that dude gets chosen. And that's why even often at times you see guys that other women want or other women is with. Married guys often even say that, you know, the minute that they say that they married, it actually brings more attention. Or when you tell a woman that you married, it actually, wants her to be a lot more forthcoming with what it is that she wants and what she desires from you. Because, you're not about no games. You're not about to sit around and play no games. You're not about, now it's up to you to have the level of discipline and to say, yo, I'm not really rolling with that, or I'm not really interested in it, or whatever, so on and so forth. But guys that stand on their square and stand on their pivot and is not subjected to the idea that they got to do things just for women, but they just is very forthcoming with what their expectations are, often at times they get more. They get way more out of their situation. And I don't believe in lying to women anyway. I just believe you just tell them the truth and they going. It ain't going to be no shortage of people that's rocking with you just because. Then, get out there, shoot your shot, participate in society and whatever. But I do think that this is more sexy. I think that this is absolutely awesome. And you'll be surprised how many guys actually is really, really receptive, and you'll get better results as a woman when you're forthcoming with what you want from him and your desires, and you're transparent about the fact that you actually like him. Women shooting their shot is sexy. She is 100% right. I agree with her, and I'm curious as to what you guys think. Make sure you guys tap into After Hours tonight. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. And then make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I love you. I appreciate you guys. I can't wait to see what you guys say inside of the chat. Peace.